It's the Cooper and Anthony Show.
Here's my main question, and I've been dying to ask you this for so long, and I'm really glad that you're here. Help me understand something. So the diet and exercise industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Billions.
And you have been helping people get fit and eat healthy for 15 years more, something
20.
like that?
Yeah,
20 years now.
gotta
Okay.
be more.
We live in a time now of body positivity where somebody who would be considered medically obese is held up as a role model. And that confuses me because I'm not saying, I know plenty of people that are larger size and they're super healthy. They work out, all that kind of thing. But not everybody that's obese is fit. But I don't understand how the body positivity movement fits into this desire for everybody to be fit and healthy. I know you have an answer to this.
It is very tricky. And I have a very simple answer to this. When I talk about obesity and body habitus, that means what your body looks like. When I talk about obesity and body habitus, I talk about it not from an aesthetic standpoint. I only talk about it from a medical standpoint. We have medical facts that say your weight and the way your body is shaped has a direct correlation to your risk for medical illnesses, chronic medical conditions. That's all I care about. So I'm not saying that you should feel bad about the way you look because it says that you're a bad person or you're out of control. No. I say I'm concerned about your weight because I know that you have a 40% higher risk of diabetes, a 60% rate higher of hypertension. That's the only way I address it. And I think people have to be very careful about teasing out those points, which is you can feel proud and not be ashamed of what you look like. But by the same token, you also have to be careful about your disease profile and your risk profile. It's very important.
But a lot of that's genetic. Some of that's genetic too,
Some
right?
of it's genetic, but a lot of it, most of it actually is lifestyle. And so, yes, I believe that we should definitely have body positivity, but that does not mutually exclude you from also wanting to be a healthier weight so that you have less risk for chronic disease and so that you live longer.
Right. That makes sense. That's a good answer. Because I was always confused about that. I'm like, you're the perfect person to ask about that.
And let me say this, and I won't mention any names, but there are several celebrities over the last 10 years I've watched very carefully who were all about body positivity. And they would say, I'm not going to change the way I look. I'm not going to lose weight because this is who I am. And guess what they did? They lost weight.
The weight, yeah.
Right.
They lost weight. So my thing was like, well, you've been sending this message out for all these years, and a lot of people have followed you because of that. Yet you went and lost 60, 70 pounds.
Right.
Like, I don't know about that.
Right. No, there's a few celebrities lately that I'm thinking of who have done that. Rebel Wilson and Adele and Lena Dunham. Yeah. And I've always thought about that. I was like, wait, you were the body positivity girls. But maybe, but then now I'm thinking maybe they're also the health girls because there's people like Lizzo out there who's super healthy and she loves her body and that's just the size that she is. And, I don't spend time with her. I don't know her, but but the things that she tells us, it seems like she's super healthy and eats healthy all the time,
Well, let me just say this to you. Your body and disease do not care about your emotions about how you look. So heart disease doesn't say, oh, you're proud of the way you look and you're happy. So guess what? We're going to stay away from you. No. It doesn't work that way. Disease says these are the things that feed us as a disease. And if those things exist, regardless of how positive you are, how nice you are, how well-intentioned you are, disease comes. That's just a medical fact. It's not an opinion. It's not Dr. Ian. These are just medical facts.